Congrats, man. We just got 3 offers and we ratified on the best one.
Awesome. Now what happens?
So let me break down the next 30 days for you. As soon as we went under contract, we sent the buyer the HOA resale package. That includes all the relevant information for the HOA, financials, rules and regulations, anything else that concerns them. This is a buyer's get out of jail free card. When we send it immediately, it only gives them 3 days to get out of contract without any repercussions. Best thing for us to do is send it immediately and give them the least amount of time, and we're back on market ASAP if something happens.
Okay, cool. So are the buyers gonna be stopping by my house anytime soon?
Yeah, so in the offer that we negotiated, they do have a home inspection. It's gonna be standard 7-day home inspection contingency, but we negotiated void only, which means they're not gonna come back and ask you for cash or repairs or anything else. So the only thing they can do is void the contract.
I'm glad we were able to get that.
Yeah, me too, man. That means a lot less time negotiating, no cash, no repairs out of your pocket, saves us a lot of time, and we can just go ahead to the next step.
Okay, that makes sense. So assuming the home inspection goes well, where do we go after that?
The next step is the appraisal process. The buyer's lender will order an appraisal from a third-party company. They come out and they check the neighborhood, they check all the sales, and they look at the condition of your home, and they compare it to the contract price.
Oh yeah, I remember you showing me the comps at our listing appointment.
Perfect. So those comps are the reason that we're priced just right. And that's why we're under contract $15,000 above list price. Now we have to make sure it appraises for that value. So when the appraiser comes out, I'm gonna meet him with our list of comps and all the renovations and upgrades you've done to the property in the last 5 years.
Okay.
That'll help us justify the contract price and will go a long, long way. In the case that the appraisal comes back lower, we also negotiated a $10,000 appraisal waiver. What that means is the buyer is willing to pay $10,000 above the appraisal in the event that it comes in lower, which again means less cash out of your pocket.
Okay, gotcha. Please tell me that's the last of it.
So not quite. So we have one last major hurdle. That's the financing contingency. And unfortunately, that's the one thing that's completely out of our control.
Okay.
The buyer could easily go buy a car, get laid off, get fired, and suddenly they can't qualify for the loan anymore.
That sucks.
That does suck, but I did talk to the lender. I trust the lender. I've talked with him before. I vetted this buyer. Their income is good. Their assets are good. I even made sure that they have enough money in their bank accounts today to cover their down payment, closing cost, and the appraisal gap that we negotiated. So we should be good to go.
Okay. So now we're done?
Yes, all the contingencies have been met. The lender's underwriting process is complete. Now we get the 5 magic words that we all love to hear. We are clear to close. The last thing that stands between you and your payday is the final walkthrough. Just kidding. It's not that big of a deal. Just make sure that the home is in the same condition that the buyer saw last. You just want to make sure it's still standing, it hasn't flooded or burned down. Also, all the conveyances that came with the property are still there. That lemon tree that you really like in the back, please keep it there. That's it, we're done. All you have to do is show up for closing. I'll take care of everything.